Hey, it's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 15 here at Bjornholm. You can see the tracks in front of me there on the ground. I'm just following those tracks down to field 41. Already moved the tractor with the tippers on it, and looks like it might have got carried away from me there. Yeah, I would say it did, because it looks like I skidded around right here and came through here. Had a lot of weight behind me probably, so gonna get down here. This should be the last field that has corn in it to run the forage harvester through. So we're gonna do it. Bunker number 3 is 10% away from being at 100%, so we're good to go there. Let me get this up here a little bit lined up better. He's already picking up on the tipper. Okay, tab over to him. We're ready to roll. But yeah, number 3's almost at 100%. The other two bunkers, 1 and 2, don't know how much is in those. It may be 25%. I don't know. I have to look. But need to finish emptying bunker number 4, because that's the next one. When we do this barley harvest coming up, we're going to pick up the straw. First, we're going to bale some. I'm thinking over around 32, 27, maybe even 22 with the wheat. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here, getting in front of him. But yeah, we're going to pick up those windrows with the forage harvester too. And oh yeah, I forgot I cut these trees down here. That might be a good thing to remember. Need to come pick those up. I had to cut them. The planter kept hitting them, so I need to cut that one too there. Let me go ahead and do that while I'm here. I got my chainsaw with me. I'll just cut this one kind of out of the way. I can get it to lock on. There it goes. Just real quick. Won't take but a second. Hopefully it doesn't hit that invisible edge over there. What do you think about that? Oh, yep, it hit it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wonder if I can knock it out of there. Let me detach my trailers here real quick. Which way should I knock it? Probably this way. See if I can knock it over towards these others. Well, it worked. I just didn't get a good run to hit it. Should have done it. Almost. Maybe I'm not hitting that invisible edge. Maybe I'm hitting that tree behind it there. No. I don't know. Maybe. Whoa. Uh-oh. No. Yep. I'm hitting. No, I'm stuck in a tree or something there. Look at that. Yeah, I'm stuck in this tree. How in the world? I didn't even see that tree there. Oh, well, there's only one way to fix this. Just to cut this one. Alright, now we got it out of there. Well, I'll say we did. It's still in there. If I can knock it out there. Well, it's kind of uphill now, so if I can't, then I will. Yeah, there we go. I think I got it out. Yeah. It's out. Okay, it's rolling back towards me, but it's out. Hitch this back up here. And get turned around here somehow. A little skid in here. This is a tight field and turnaround. We may have to hook up fewer trailers on this next round, or on this field in the future. Alright, now we're back to work. No more derping. Cruise back up there. So yeah, one load with these 3 trailers, one load with each trailer full takes it up 10% at the biogas plant. So once I'm completely full here, I'll take it over there. We're at 90% and we'll have 100. And then until we get the rest of that out of number 4, we'll just park this tractor and I did that wrong. I need to turn this way. Turn wide and come right in. And it won't take much to fill this up. It's over half full now, so yep, got pretty good forests here on Bjornholm, you have to admit. They're uniquely designed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different here. I may have to do this with the tippers connected to the actual harvester, because turning around here is going to be a bear. I gotta get out from in front of him too. Here we go. Nope. Don't connect to the back turn. I want you to finish for me. Second one. So if you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. We greatly appreciate it. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. We're on both of those. Leave us a comment and a like. Yeah, I think this field was put here especially for the biogas plant. And if you look at it, you could plow up that row, that grass strip there behind the biogas plant, and if you really wanted to. I mean, you don't have to. You could plow that up and have a little more yield. And I think there's a little bit of an area over there to the, what is that, the west side of it, that you could plow up a little bit too, and maybe just connect it all together. If you just wanted to, you know, get farming crazy there. And put that back on the lock there. Don't think he's going to fill me up. Not on this pass. Maybe the next pass. Well, I'm going to have to turn into the biogas plant here or something. I'm going to hit that fence. Yep, I'm just going to go in the biogas plant. Go in a little early. Well, you know, this might be enough. Let's try it and see. I know my first two are full. So we're at 90%. It takes 900,000, so this should be enough. Yeah, this should be enough. Okay. I am stuck. There we go. Let's see if we can get it up to 100,000 with this. $95, $96. Alright. Now mind you, I was about 7,000 shy of having a full load, so it might not hit 100, it might hit like 98 or 99. Nope, it hit 100. And we'll keep the rest of this chaff that we've got in there. Alright, I'm going to pull this forward a little bit and stop it right up here in the field. Because we don't have a place to dump any more chaff. So we've got to finish emptying bunker number 4. Look at him. He'll stop and go and then empty, empty, empty. Alright, we'll let him stop right about there. And we'll finish emptying this bunker. Now if we get to a point where we fill this bunker up too, because more than likely we will. Oh, you know what? I need to blanket that. Let me blanket that before we do this. Let it be fermenting, because it's at 100%. We can't do any more with it. Oh, and I'm only 39% compacted. Well, it's gonna take a minute. And my lights on for safety. So let me go forwards and backwards several times here. If you at all get motion sickness, please refrain from watching the screen. Oh, hit my backside again. I don't think there's any faster way of doing this. I think you just have to run over it. And I don't think serpentining on it will help either. Make it go any faster. We're getting there. 64, 65, forward. Well, we just might get this compacted and blanketed by the time we get to the end of the episode here. This takes forever. I know I've seen some people put combines on these. I guess it has to do maybe with the weight. Either the weight of the combine or maybe the tracks that are on the combine. I don't know, but it does seem to go faster with a combine. I don't think our harvester, our forage harvester, would make a much of a bigger difference than this thing. Because you know this is a wheel loader, and these things, whoa! I flew off that. These things are they're pretty heavy. So if it does have something to do with the weight, then this should be about the same as that small forage harvester. Now the big New Holland or maybe the big case, those would be, if it does go by weight, then those would be heavier maybe. But I think those would be the heaviest thing on the game, and it's just not realistic to put a harvester up on top of this and try to compact it. So, alright, we're just about done at 90%, 91. I will say it's getting nice and smooth up here. We're evening it out. And like I said, on 17, it's going to be a little bit different than this process. Instead of just running or riding back and forth on it to compact it, you have a, and I don't even know what the official name for it is. Let's see if I can find it here on my phone while I'm going back and forth. It's ready to be blanketed. I'm trying to find it. Ah, there it is. The name of it is a Holaris, I guess I'm saying that right, MES 500. Basically this thing, it looks like a box scraper almost, and that may be what it's called. No, it's called a leveler. Looks like you pile your silage in there, and then you use this thing to level it out. So I guess you'll have to be to acquire some leveling skills there. But yeah, basically it looks like a box scraper that extends out like a plow, and you run back and forth over the silage like this, but you're smoothing it out. And I don't know if you still have to compact it or not. I would think you do, because that's part of the process, but I don't know, maybe they wanted to make all this easy money a little harder to acquire. So let's blanket this thing. Here we go. So that one's cooking at 100%. And we need to sell. I'm going to go ahead and get back to selling this off and get this emptied so we can start dumping some new chaff in here. And we'll have to end our episode here. So until next time, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade.